GSCOD family, it's Yap time. Welcome to a new episode of Yapcast. We just finished our Yapcast yesterday, and half an hour later, we got some interesting news in our Yap box. Let me check real quick. I have to share here real quick one thing. Give me a minute, but maybe, hi Wahid, you can give some teaser for today's Yapcast.
So we got some very spicy news about a certain R5. We got a ton of receipts, we got videos, we got screenshots, we got a lot to show you guys today. So we'll also be having some special guests on to talk about their experiences and talk about, what they think that this means for Echo going forward. So yeah, stay tuned. This is going to be a really good Yapcast. Oh, thank you for the subscribe.
Oh, thanks for the subscribe here. Oh my God, so many people in chat. I mean, that was kind of expected. I make something real quick here. So if you want to join our Discord, we have here the
Yeah, Vanyo can share the link.
Vanyo can share the
and
link.
then in our Discord, we, let people know what's going on.
Exactly. Because who is on our Yapcast already received yesterday the announcement that there's a Yapcast today at 16 UTC. Oh my God, welcome everyone. I can't even keep up with the chat, but we
can't keep up with chat.
Oh my God, guys, this is going crazy. We have a lot of good yaps on the Discord, and it is from different alliances. I hope really we can continue this fun atmosphere and everything. Can't yap without sap. I got popcorn, Quokka. Welcome.
Quokka and hey guns. Yes, it's not Jason for once.
No, it's not Jason.
It was funny, guys, because so we got told this like 30 minutes after yesterday's Yapcast, and we were like, okay, what do we do? Like, this is so big. Like, the receipts were there, videos were there. It was all the proof, that you could ever need. And so we're like, should we just start Yapcast now? But then we realized, okay, it's a little late. We'll go to the next day. But then trying to sleep and like not tell anyone about this juicy gossip was very hard.
So basically, after the Yapcast, Wahid and me were another hour in our own VC.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Just going back and forth, like, oh my gosh. And then today, we'll be showing, like I said, the screenshots, the videos. We'll have Dark on. I think Jason's going to try and come on for a little bit. Everyone's going to kind of talk about what this is and what this means.
Step up your game. You're going to get the episode 10 special. So yeah, I mean, I have already marked that here real quick earlier. So let's go a little bit. So the infos we received is about the top 1 alliance in the game. And it is about from the R5 of the top alliance in the game. And did he rename his name, Wahid? I think he changed his name often.
Chicken something.
Yeah. So this is where we talk today. So we became screenshots, we became videos. I was going crazy. We said, okay, that's something maybe interesting to know because maybe everyone knows that, should we start with the 2 characters, which are kind of like very important as well for this?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe let's start a little bit from that. Let me see if I can find them via the search load function. Where is that search load function? Here it is. So let me see if I can find them this way.
Ray Cloud, I didn't want to spoil it, but Echo's becoming a subline to TFS. So, oh my goodness.
Northern Light. Oh, I need to find them via search load, but I do not find them.
Yeah, so if you don't know who, I don't see them.
They are an NA now. Maybe Venyo can real quick find out for me the ideas and send me their location or something like that. I know they are playing in NA now. So but we can start talking a little bit. I mean, Northern and Southern Light, they are super famous. They played in TFS, then they joined Echo together with Zod when TFS and Echo got split up. 2 powerhouses in the game. And everyone saw, I think it was last season, mid-KVK, that Northern and Southern Light left Echo and they went to NA. And when you
That
come,
says to search it, but don't put space. No
ah,
space in between the name.
okay, let me check out them soon. Um, Southern Light, kind of like this. Or do I have
See when
a
it comes up on my
typo?
screen. It's Southern.
Southern. No, Northern. Is it correctly typed? Oh my God.
It always takes me 10 minutes
Okay.
to see when it goes
Venue
to the
has to
screen.
find me okay. Venue has the IDs for me. That is the easiest
It's
part.
funny. I always have this delay, like whenever she puts something up on the screen, I have like a 10-second delay.
You
So
can
I
you
have no
can
idea what's going on.
when you go on that little settings thing on the bottom, and you can make the speed double, and then you are a little bit closer on it. So we are talking about Northern Light here, which is a super powerful account in the game, who watched always the top players when Boss Nasty make that rankings. Northern Light and Southern Light will always be there. Um, so this is one here often. I think Northern Light is the female one, right? And
So Northern and
yeah.
Southern are married. I've played with them since season 1. They actually started off in Jedi, and then I was in BXS. We had a big rivalry because Neff came to join BXS, and then we were fighting them. They hated Neff. Neff hated them. It was a really good rivalry. They came to TFS once Jedi and DX had merged together, and they're super nice people. I mean, you can't ask for better fighters or nicer people. And they are involved in this saga.
Yeah, they are involved. I mean, everyone was kind of surprised. So I was in the KVK with NA last season, Wahid as well. So at one point we just saw in the rankings, in the power rankings, that they both joined NA, and we were wondering why did they leave Echo, because I think they have been TFS from the beginning. I think season 1 TFS, right?
Yeah, and then when when TFS broke into Echo, I had messaged Dell, who was the co-R5 at TFS, and I said, hey, let's talk to the lights. Let's try and get him to come with Saad to go to Echo. So, I feel a little responsible for that. But anyway, so they came to Echo, and they were there since the beginning, up until, like you said, last season, they kind of left and no one really knew what happened.
Yeah, because I got told so many different stories. Someone said in my stream that they did merit rating during the war, and that they then kind of got kicked from Echo because they had war or fighting going on, and that merit rating beside. That said someone in my stream, and I think there was another version of that they are super inactive or something like that. So no one really knew the truth. But yesterday we got some Yap mails, and people informed us. So we can maybe start a little bit now, guys. If you don't mind, you can drop a like here on the stream. I see we have 180 people online here. So if you have time, drop a like here on the stream. We appreciate it. We go now into the details with the screenshots one by one. Let me put it up that I have everything correct. It is media content. It is kind of screenshots
And we'll
content.
say, like, thank you so much to Bunny. Bunny was the whistleblower here. Um, so maybe don't upset Bunny if you have some secrets. So we'll show you some of the screenshots of Bunny kind of explaining what happened, the screenshots from Northern and Southern. Oh, Freya!
Oh,
Oh,
Praise
Jason!
20 gifted memberships, and Jason with a $100 super chat. Time for the tea. Thank you, Jason and Pray.
Thanks, Prey.
Oh,
Thanks, Jason.
much love, Pray. Much love, Jason. Thank you. Time for getting the tea, but I can definitely say, you guys, don't upset Bunny. I think that is really the lesson learned. I mean, um,
It really is. I mean, Bunny was the whistleblower here. As you'll see, he was the one who kind of figured out what's going on and put all the characters together. And yeah, you'll see what Sod and Southern and Northern all have in common.
I mean, we start probably with the first screenshot, and I will read it, Wahid, then you have not so much delay. So this is the
Yes.
first screenshot we got. So Bunny was texting here with Wahid. I got confirmation from Northern Light that Sod was stealing their dragon tickets, and it was the reason they left Echo. Not sure if there is a way to make it public. I can send the screenshots from my conversation with Northern. Wahid was saying, "Oh my God, how was he stealing them?" And he said, "So he gave me access to the Northern Light to play Roots of War. And I noticed one time that Lights bought 60 daily tickets. I asked Sod if it was allowed to use them to get tokens, and he said yes. I was basically doing daily stuff there. One day I noticed it suddenly dropped a lot, and there was no way because you can only use $3 ticket once a day. And opened in-game DMs with Sodem was there. He was sending himself dragon tickets from the Lights accounts, spamming the DM with old favorite battle reports, and then deleting the DM and the emails that mentioned the gifting. At the time, I was R4 and loyal, so I didn't take any screenshot, but I just talked to Northern and she confirmed it. So this was the first mail we got yesterday, and we were like, what?
Yes. So you can see logging on to Northern and Southern's accounts. Well, I guess you'll see about Southern logging onto these accounts, sending himself dragon tickets from their accounts, and then trying to hide it with battle reports.
And we have more screenshots, guys. It's not like that we have only here the saying of Bunny. We have the conversations with I think Northern Light. We have the videos. It was even it gets even more and more crazy by time we go a little bit through this, guys. But it is really.
We have video of all the DMs as well. Scrolling through every single DM with Sod, and you can see the dragon tickets flying every single day back to Sod, back to Sod, back to Sod. So you'll see videos, you'll see screenshots, you'll see, we got it all.
We got it. And we have to make a little bit the translation because the conversation between Bunny and Northern, I think, is it Chinese, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So he sent us the English translation, and we are allowed. And I feel like Northern was kind of at the end telling, she kind of don't want that happen to other people. That's why she is ready to make it public. She didn't want to kind of expose it, and then people say, "Oh, it wasn't like that. It is all manipulated or something like that." But I think everyone who know the Lights is why should they do that? Why should they?
And everyone knows the Lights aren't drama people. They like to stick to themselves. And you'll even see we have screenshots of the conversation that Bunny had with Northern, and Northern saying like, "I don't want to expose this because if I do, oh, Brojan, thank you," where he's saying that I don't want to expose this because if I do expose it, then Sod's just going to deny it. He's going to say this or that. Like, what's the point? People are going to find out who Sod is on their own. And that's when Bunny said, they might not. Other people could get hurt by this. And so that's kind of what convinced Northern to allow us to share the share the DMs and everything like that. Don Davis was right all along, Groga. Thanks, Nikki. Princess, you're muted.
Oh my God, I'm muted. Brojan and
I knew
Nikki,
it. I'm like, you're too quiet.
Oh my God, morning coffee and Nikki, thank you so much. Brojan, thank you so much. Jason agreed with Dark publicly. I mean, in that point, probably it's easy that Dark and Jason agree because there has been kind of a dislike against Echo.
Humble ain't no way.
Humble ain't no way. This is wild.
He was scamming the Lights.
We told you guys, this is true. Oh my God, we are at 240 viewers. This is peak, guys. This is peak. Oh my God, but it is really, we have prepared a lot for you guys. The next screenshot will probably be, do we first go to the videos? I think we first make the screenshot conversations between Bunny and Northern, right? And then we go to
Let's do that.
Yeah, I think that's good. Arise, poor
And
Lights.
maybe if you want to read as Bunny, I'll read as Northern.
Okay, you read the Bunny. So I go to the first screenshot.
Or no, you read Bunny. I'll read Northern. Bunny goes first.
Wait. So this is the first screenshot. I hope we don't mess up the screenshots in advance, guys. It is so rough. So Bunny sent us everything with translation. So this is the first one here. I will mark it real quick for you, Wahid, that we say the same. So this is the first one here. We read now.
Jason tried to be me, split my lines in half, tried to do my RSS healing, had to resort down to stealing dragon tickets as wild. Thank you for the donation.
Thanks for the super chat, Jason.
Thank you. And if Jason's able to, he's in some Zoom calls, but if he's able to, he'll be on as well to give his thoughts.
That is. Oh, he will join us?
Yes, he'll join us if he's able to get away from his Zoom call.
Okay. I mean, we can later probably at some point just in my Discord, we can just jump to the chill chat or to the Princess live chat, and then people can just join and say their opinion. I mean, we maybe go real quick through all the different ones that we read it up, go through all the screenshots, and then people can maybe join. And if they want to say their opinion, we just, if we jump in the Princess live chat, people can join the voice chat. Is Echo cooked? We will see. So I read Bunny, right? So I have to start with this screenshot over here. So Bunny said, "Hi, how is it going? I'm not sure if you remember me, but we played together for a few seasons in Echo. Did you notice anything unusual with your account while you were in Echo? Bunny, did you check your in-game private message with Sot? Did you know he stole dragon tickets from both of your accounts?" No,
Northern says, "Yes, I knew, so I left. He also asked me to transfer money to him via PayPal, saying he was buying pet coins to upgrade my pet, but he didn't actually buy any pet coins. How do you know that he stole dragon tickets? Did he steal yours too?"
He's crazy, and they also said you disrespected Echo by leaving without any notice or message. He gave me access to a Northern account for Roots of War. I didn't notice them. I'm from Brazil. But I've never played at Southern, and I bet he was stealing tickets from there too.
Northern, I have all the chat records with him, which can be made public at any time, as well as PayPal transfer records and COD VIP recharge records. All of them can prove he's a liar who's full lies.
And then Bunny asking, did you confront him before leaving Echo, question mark?
Yes.
Yes. So
that is our first screenshot.
This is our first screenshot, and now I have
to... So not only was he stealing the dragon tickets, guys, but he was being sent money via PayPal to buy pet coins on the account, which he was pocketing. He never bought the pet coins. He was taking the money for himself.
So then we have the second screenshot. I mark it here for us. This one is the second. It should be, did it change on screen now? So this was for, yeah, this is second one. So the second one here says, Bunny saying, do you think you could share a screenshot of you confronting him?
Northern says, yes, but why would he do this? I felt that COD was everything to him, so there's no need to make things so awkward, so I chose to leave him.
Bunny said, I wanted to expose him. I was also fired for exposing the bad behavior of Echo.
Northern says, I understand, but you can't expose it, because they'll say you're fabricating rumors because you were fired. After all, under his management, Echo is now the strongest alliance.
Bunny said, that is not a rumor, as it can be proved by screenshots.
Northern said, there's no need to expose it. More people will gradually see the truth. They can say it's Photoshop, the screenshot. They can say he no longer uses the Discord account. He's truly been very cautious. When I confronted him, he was also very cautious and never admitted anything. He even said that COD VIP top-up information wasn't displayed due to a system error.
Bunny said, you can record your screen when you open the conversation, which is really no problem since he's still using the same Discord. I think screenshots of in-game conversations are enough.
Northern, I asked him about it, and he said he bought it by mistake in my account and transferred it back to himself.
So this was kind of the excuse. We kind of see that later on the video as well. So it was like Northern and Southern Light kind of detected that their money was taken away, and they didn't agree with that. So this was the original reason they also left Echo, right? That is, I never knew about it. I didn't know there was such a drama behind it.
No, and I had no idea either. I mean, I think that what most of us knew, because most of us knew that the lights were being more and more inactive, right? I mean, I don't think that was a secret. Once Neff left the game, they lost, like, their arch enemy, so they just weren't playing as much. So I think most of us thought, oh, okay, they left, they probably just didn't want to play, but we had no idea what was going on behind the scenes.
I mean, it is really, I was speechless as well, and you see later that it is really, I mean, we come to that point that the videos, how it was made, you can kind of see that someone wanted to hide something, but that is just a small little teaser. Because we have also a third screenshot when here, because we made sure that Northern agreed to everything, because I mean, they got kind of scammed, and we didn't want to only do it when they are agreeing. So and Bunny agreed, Northern agreed, so that's why we are able to kind of show this. And we have the whole recording that you can see. It was not only one time, it was multiple times, and it was just crazy. Doc, are you okay? You
And
need a
you
call?
guys, and don't worry, we'll show you the videos. You'll be able to see all the DMs, and you'll see the dragon tickets being sent every single day, more and more and more. But right now, we're just showing you the conversations so that you kind of get more context.
I mean, Echo is kind of welcome to show their perspective as well, right? That is just what we saw, but we saw it with our own eyes, so there was not kind of any doubts on it. When there is any statement or something like that, I do understand this is their alliance, and they can also always say what they want to say it. But I think like this is something you really, I mean. Northern at the end kind of agreed, because she said she don't want that happens to more people, because she was really, I mean, they are so well known as nice people, always treating everyone, and they are very helpful as well, right? So
Oh yeah, and I mean, so Jason said, I can 1,000% vouch the Lights are the nicest people there are. They'd rather sweep it under the rug than deal with the drama. The Lights have nothing but respect for me and most that they play with. And that's exactly, they are people who don't want to cause a big fuss, as you can see from the screenshots we just read. They didn't want to originally. Really, in the next screenshot, you'll see kind of how we were able to convince them a little bit that, this is for the better good of the community. But yeah, it was something that they didn't want to deal with at first, and that's why they had just left the alliance.
yes. So Dark Princess, show the tickets. We go one by one, suspension.
Yeah, you'll see the tickets. Don't worry, it's
We
there.
have a whole video. We have two videos. We have the videos of both accounts, guys, from Northern
Yep,
and
we
from
have
Southern
Southern
Light.
video and Northern video. There are
So-
two accounts that he stole from.
But we can maybe go to the next third screenshot where we see already a few tickets, and we can translate that again. So this here is the third screenshot we saw over here. Let me go through that real quick. So this is the third and the fourth one. We have to open that, I think, as well here. We can open that. So here it is again. I read this one here. We are going now over here. Wahid.
Yep.
I read Bunny
Got
again.
it.
So Bunny, I think it's very important that the others don't end up in the same situation.
Northern. Okay, what screenshot do you need?
Bunny replying to message about COD VIP history making a bug. This kind of bug don't happen. No one will believe it. If you can take screenshots in the in-game messages between him and Southern and Northern Light, well, he issued tickets to himself and then spam the conversations with safe battle reports. So that was spammed with battle reports, guys. And when you confirm, we don't need him to acknowledge, but just to confronting him is enough, please, if possible. Northern?
Sends the video right now.
Thank you so much. You're the best. I'm sorry you went through this, Bunny saying, and I hope it doesn't happen to anyone else. Do you mind if I use our conversation as a video as evidence?
Northern says, I don't mind. I think you're right. Don't let others go through the same thing.
So this is one of the videos. This is another link to have that everything complete. I think that is really, and we can now go a little bit through the videos, guys, that you just see that.
Yeah, Dark said if Sod pilot your account, y'all might want to check your in-game DMs.
Repra saying, keep up the propaganda, lol. All Echo knows the truth. I mean, if Echo can say something to it, if there is anything wrong, I mean, kinda, but the proofs are proofs, what we can just see. We don't know what 100% happened. That is something, but we can just look through it and see how it goes. Oh my God, I'm trying reading up the chat, Wahid. I can't keep up with that.
Yeah, so this is demonic, diabolical, Sod Shava. Oh my gosh. Echoes the underdog. If he knew this was going on, why'd he wait until he gets asked to leave to reach out? No, so Bunny had said that he suspected it and that he was really loyal though to Saad, so he thought there's no way that that's actually going on. And then when he confirmed with Northern said, yeah, that's what's going on. Imagine your R5 being a criminal. This is criminal behavior. Stealing dragon tickets equals stealing money. Oh, thanks, Jason. Thank you. Thank you, Jason. And yes, please like and sub. At the top of the chat, there's also the Discord, which you're able to join and kind of get some of the scoops before they happen. We let you know when anything really spicy is coming. So everything like that. And yeah, I mean, maybe the timing's odd, but I mean, the proof is here. So I mean, the timing could have been any time.
The timing is odd. I mean, I mean, you see it probably even in the screenshots. They are not so long. And I know that it is probably getting some hate. And if you want to hate the person at the end of the day who made it public, I think that is kind of the wrong way, because it was first. I mean, me personally and Wahid personally didn't have anything to do with it. But we have a Yapcast for the topics, and people are giving us info. So. And if we get the proofs and stuff like that, we show that. And it is also, everyone can be happy to make a video against it and explain it very well, whatever. It is really...
kudos to Northern and Bunny for being willing to share. This needs to be known. Jason, hold on. Who the F cares about Bunny right now? He's not the one who is yoinking the tickets.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, it is clearly, and I mean, that can always happen. I mean, people at the end of the day wanna spread the hate to the people there who just got that sand and made it public. I mean, it is what it is. You have to take it, right? But this is what a Yapcast is about. We get some drama. We gonna show the drama. At the end of the day, it is on the people who do this stuff, right? It is. This is the funniest comment, Savuda here. Bunny was fine with until she got dumped. She. Still some people out here who get the trap.
The trap, Buddy, your trap. It is so good. Croca said, "Echo, stop pivoting. Scammers got to be called out." Jason says, "Who gives a f about the timing? You refuted screenshots and video, and the player who got robbed."
I mean,
Princess and Wyatt and Bunny doing God's work. Thanks, Lore.
So let's go real quick. Oh my God, I have to put it up here again with videos. I'm not so fine. So I kind of prepared it. And so here we have the video. Is the green one Northern or Southern? We have from both. We start with who has the green profile pic. It is a video, guys. It is a video, guys. So you see where it was sent here, and you see also the date and everything when all that stuff happened. More tickets.
And as you can see, chicken is sad.
More tickets, battle reports, more tickets, battle reports. And this video, you see it on the bottom. That goes a while, and that is only one of the accounts.
Battle reports to hide it. Then if you were to open up the chat, you'd just see the battle reports. You wouldn't like open it and then see the gifted tickets right away. So obviously he was trying to hide it. And it just goes on. And this is only one video, by the way, guys. Jason, how are you going to deny this? Please tell me.
And you see it by the dates. We started in, I think, October 2024, and we are now in 2025, right? With even here the highest $100 tickets and stuff like this.
Yep. Yeah, that's true. He's sending the battle reports that have 12 million merits on them. It's not even like he's doing something that are like saving good battle reports. He's just using them to hide.
So this was the video, yeah, obviously of Northern Light. We saw it at the end. So let's see, is that the other one? No, that is the same again, sorry. So we go now here. Give us a second. So yeah, we go now for this.
Yeah, that's only Northern. So now we'll show you guys Southern.
So yeah, no, is that or was that the same? Or this is the one I didn't show yet, right? Yeah, this is the one I think I don't want to show the same one the same time, but here you see also the big dragon tickets, and you have it with states, you have it with reports. It's nothing like that's why I'm saying, guys, they can spam all the hate on us and we take that, but it's kind of when you see this, you kind of see, okay, something is going wrong there.
Yeah, and if you can see, I mean, I don't know if you can see the bottom. This is a 2-minute long video. This
Yeah.
is scrolling and scrolling, and there's more and more. And keep in mind, Saad's rationale was that, oh, it was an accident, or oh, there was a glitch. Maybe if it happened once, it could be an accident, like, oh, I accidentally sent myself dragon tickets once. But I mean, that's a lot of times.
I mean, we have that at the end of that one video where I think Northern or Southern was asking about that because realizing it, what happened was kind of crazy.
Dark said, like I said, if you're being piloted by Saad, I'd check your DMs. Vanyo, all the Echo people got quiet.
I mean, it is really, we got that sand, and that was kind of, you see that with battle reports and stuff like that. So I think here
Echo
was
has left the chat.
I mean, that's something you just don't do, and you just don't do it to nice people. Besides, to have to say that it's totally against the task, we know that. Everyone knows that. But additional doing that, scamming people like that when they put trust in you. So here he was gonna, I think, was that here when he was gonna asking?
Everyone in Echo
we need to
currently
save
in game
resources
changing their
for now.
passwords and checking DMs. Machine must have been the wind, Saad.
So here was the point when they were asking about what was happening, right? And then Saad said, I bought them on your accounts by accident. I just send them back to myself. I mean, that accident happened multiple times, multiple months, and was always followed by 5 battle reports. I had both you and Nor's account get some, but got too many, needed finish. I needed finish alliance mobilization. So yeah, this was kind of like...
Yeah, I mean, if it would have happened once, that would have made sense, but not when, I mean, you guys just saw it, both accounts were just ransacked over a period of a year.
Okay, wait, give me a second here. I get so many DMs. Guys, please only DM me if it's really important.
Please don't put it in chat or something, because I'm getting like tons of DMs. I'm trying to reach out. We're trying to, so sorry if we missed something, guys. We're trying to multitask here.
Yeah, exactly. And I have to, it is for me on Streamlabs, the video and stuff like that. I mean, that is kind of like, so you saw the videos, and I mean, we got this one also from Bunny, maybe to complete it. Also, I remembered one time he sent himself tickets from Lights and the Alliance chat. When people asked him, he said he bought in their accounts and was just sending it back. Can you emphasize the part that Nolan said he asked for PayPal money and for pet coins, and he spent there, but when she checked, there was no pet coins spent. And the other part, when she had saying that, I mean, that was a translation thing, that means Call of Dragons. Yeah, and he said again, so she checked COD VIP purchase history, and there was nothing there from him, which would be a weird bug to happen 50 times. I don't count how many times he gifted himself. All players know Northern reputation and know she would have 0 reason to lie. So this is our infos we have, guys.
Keep in mind, I mean, we're talking about just the dragon tickets. We're not even talking about the PayPal. That's a whole nother can of worms. And what was happening was that, you know, he would say, oh, your account needs more pet coins. So she'd say, okay, I'll PayPal you. So she's sending him tons of money. And then when she would go to check, no coins were being bought. So instead of dealing with, you know, or having some kind of big controversy or drama, they had decided just to leave Echo and go to the other alliance. And I think for them, they're like, well, we're not really into the game anymore. We don't want to deal with the drama. They're not drama people. So they just left.
I mean, for me, that was crazy. That was really not something I expected to get via our via our Yap box. We have a Yap box on the Discord where people can send us. And Bunny it was really literally after the Yapcast yesterday, but it was 4 a.m. or something like that. And Vahid said, "Oh no, we do it the other day. We go through it, we check it." And I mean, you guys saw the same videos like me. So here saw Jason saying saw it short on dollars. Strafer saying thought sender of dragon tickets. I mean, the thing is, I mean, you guys can tell too. When you get sent something like this, it is crazy, right? It is on Echo, and they maybe can say, okay, there are the reasons for it, and there are the proofs. But this is something I feel like very critical when you play with other people's money and stuff like that, and that often amount of times. That's kind of crazy.
DSR says, Jason, can I borrow your account to send battle reports? I'm poor. Oh.
I mean,
Bunny petty. Here's the thing, though. You guys can say it's petty all you want. It happened. How it came out, does that really matter? What matters is that it came out. It happened. I mean, we can argue about whether Bunny should have or shouldn't have or whatever, or if he was mad or not, but still, it came out. I mean, there's tons of proof here.
yeah, but I mean, it also shows how loyal Bunny was, that he never said something there. He was really a loyal R4, but the way he got kind of kicked made him, you know, or was for him not so amazing either. When you don't get appreciated for all the loyalty and stuff like that. Wahid, please PayPal me for your bread coins. Need to buy them ASAP.
Oh my god.
Kirito saying Bunny fire EIS. Didn't you see the in-game card mails? Do you know stole dragon tickets with his 2 accounts? Northern, yeah, I saw. Why I reached out to the U. The Alliance also announced that he supposedly stole dragon tickets through the market, but in fact, Kirito is I think trying to because Kirito is from Echo, so he has probably the Echo perspective. He didn't actually obtain any dragon tickets. Can you tell me how supposedly stole dragon tickets? Did he also take them from your account? I do not fully understand. Yeah, your translation is so bad.
Might be a little off. I mean, certain words might be a little off, but what
Yes.
happened is kind of and Bunny warned us of that too. He said, you know, some of the translation's going to be not 100%.
I mean, that is what
So
Northern basically said. What was her concerns at the beginning? They will say it's manipulated and stuff like that. But when you see videos like that, I mean, Kirito, you are super welcome. You're super welcome to kind of explain that. You know, why should that happen?
I mean, that's the thing. The video, I mean, I just don't know how you complain the video or how you know, talk about the video. Dell, oh, Murder doesn't speak English. How are you going to show a message to Murder doesn't speak? It wasn't in English, Dell. It was in Chinese.
Yeah, it was in Chinese, and we took the translation what kind of Bunny gave us. And it is not the perfect translation for sure, right? But this is obviously happening, and
yeah, I mean, you can see the video.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Beaton is saying that if there is no stealing, why he's sending via reports? Explain this. So if there would be nothing, why should they prove that to us? Thousand ask how he stole it, but then send us the videos.
Yeah, the translation probably isn't perfect. I mean, I totally agree with that. But I mean, we have the video right here.
So I mean, I can imagine that is a rough topic, and that is rough now, and you can make a point that there's maybe a screenshot not perfectly not perfectly translated. You can make a lot of points, but we just saw these videos, and I mean, we saw the confirmation of Northern, and I think that is. And we got at the beginning, because she was afraid of that they will say, oh, and don't believe them. And I think like, but everyone knows that people kind of good people. And so this is really something, I mean, everyone can make their decisions by their own. That's how we got it. You can think about that, what you want about that videos. You can make your own opinion about it, believe it or not. But I think for us, it is super obviously.
Yeah, I mean, even if why would Saad spend money on the lights? That's my other question. If she was PayPaling him, I mean, because Southern was PayPaling Saad money. You guys realize?
Brojin, thank you.
Oh, Brojan, thank you.
286 watching. You better like this fire topic.
Please do. And we want to hear your thoughts. You know, I mean, obviously, we didn't go and get a comment from Saad for this or from Echo for this. So, I mean, if you guys have something different, you know, send it over. But I just don't know how you explain this. I don't know how I would explain this.
Make
this
a poll.
video.
Make a poll is maybe a good idea.
Yeah, let's do a poll.
But how do we phrase that correctly in English?
We could do something like,
do you think it's true? Do you think
yeah, true or false or something?
Yeah. Did
Dark says, I told you, everyone, you'd see them in here denying it.
Is that correct English if I phrase the question like, did Sod scam the lights? Yes or no?
Yeah.
We can just easily make here the poll. Oh my God,
thanks,
Jason again! Very short on dollars. We need a statement.
Short on dollars. Oh my God.
So the vote is up, guys. You can here vote. What is your opinion?
Yeah, we'll see.
After
what you
guys
think.
See all the proofs. Thanks so much for the super chat. I mean, Sod is welcome. He would probably never join our Yapcast, but he's welcome to join us as a special guest and give his opinion. At the end of the day, there are always two sides, and we are happy to hear it. We can just see what we take. Oh my God, Pray! Super chatting as well. Thanks so much. But I can tell you guys, this was crazy content, and this is what the Yapcast is for, and we didn't expect to receive that. So we have already 101 votes, guys. Vote what is your opinion, and we will see what the community thinks. And
yeah, I mean, we show you guys the information that we've received, and you guys can say, you know, whether you think that it's true or not. But I mean, hey, Fluffy.
Oh, Prey is so cute. I really hope one day Prey is back to EIS.
And this is really nice, you guys, because Princess has been using these headphones that are like plugged into the wall. She needs to get gamer headphones so she can speak properly. So any of this money is going to go to the Poor Princess Headphone Fund. So,
and keyboard, because my keyboard is lacking.
Yeah, Princess is she's toughing it out there.
If we get up. And we need my graphic designer as well to do some new stuff, guys. This is crazy. So channel is super biased machine. I mean, definitely it is. I make the Yapcast only for subscribers. I mean, some people just subscribe always for the Yapcast and unsubscribe after, just that they can talk in the chat and then they unsubscribe. It is up to them. But I mean, for sure, probably the vote is a little bit biased. We have a lot EIS people here, but I think we have a lot of the community and people can just vote. And if that is no scam and you people have a different opinion, there is nothing that we say this was this or this was this. I mean, at the end of the day, everyone can give a statement to that, but that's the infos we received. And
yeah, Vanya says, Evil Cat, feel free to show the other side for sure.
And at the end, for us, it was what we saw. It was really obvious, right? Why should Northern and Southern send both videos from the account, you know, and show that and see that?
Yeah, I mean, that's really the question: is why would they do that? Why would this? And like, even if the translation's a little off, which it might be, it's still you're seeing the video of him sending himself dragon tickets. Raycloud says he didn't just scam the lights. He was doing it with many others too. Noob Echo joined. Yeah, I don't know about that, but I haven't seen any proof of any of that.
Lol saying, LMAO, no one watches this channel. I mean, you're here. What can I
You
tell?
are here. You are here.
I mean, guys, it is my channel, my content. We do what we want here, and if you don't like it, that is totally fine. We do enjoy the drama, and if there's drama out, we will say it. And people can definitely make they can make their statement. They have also the chance here in the chat to tell that. It's just like for us, it was pretty obvious. If I get any proof for that, there's any understanding for all that multiple sendings, what we seeing on the video. I mean, can really feel free to reach out to us. We had that info, what we got from Northern and Southern, so.
Wait for the first ever BN Sod interview.
I mean, that's probably totally fine. Sod can go to BN, talk there, say that, what they expect. Can do their facts about this one. It is definitely, yeah, everyone, that is totally fine.
Apta says, Echo will release something later. Sending Dragon tickets from the Lights to his account is sus, but there's also proof that Sod and Yuzo funded the Lights accounts with their own money. Well, see, that's the question, because Northern says that she was PayPaling Sod money to buy things on her account. So if she was giving him PayPal, then why would he be buying stuff on her account with his own money?
That is what I do not get. Why should you do this and then send them back? For me, that is a little bit the only part I do not understand. But if there was any agreement and that can be proved that they're buying on the wrong account, sending it back to the main account, sending 5 battle reports and do that again over and over again, absolutely fine. And there can be the next releasing video, whoever Bosna sees is always interested, I think, in some doing some videos of that as well. Saw that interview when he was about to film Echo.
Says the weird part are the reports to hide the ticket sending. Why would you spam random reports to hide your dragon gifts or hide your ticket gifts? That's the battle report thing's really weird. If it wasn't something shady and if it was something that like, hey, they agreed on or whatever, then I think that they would not hide it with like 10K battle reports. Like, it's not even like, if it was impressive battle reports, then okay, maybe he just wanted to share them or like, you know, make sure that he had screenshots or copies of them. But when it's just trash reports, it doesn't really make sense why that's happening. Paradise says, hey, Abda, I recently realized I'm missing some dragon tickets. Statement. Princess, you're muted again.
Okay, sorry. I was just typing back here. And
oh, you're
totally
good. You're
fine.
good. Sorry, I just want to make sure.
Yeah. I get some, and it is totally okay. When people not fine with that, and the translation is maybe not accurate, we just took it. I'm not. As I say, I'm a working person, and it is just something. If the context is not fully 100% transferred correct, it is fine. But at the end, it is what mattered to me, Northern and Southern Light, were from both accounts providing that. You see it in the videos. They said that additional with the PayPal, you know, with the pad coins, and they kind of really said that.
Yeah, and Northern had said, you know, she said, I have the PayPal proof. I have the proof where I was looking and there was no pet coins. And then they said, I have the proof of the videos. And so the Light sent us these videos.
Boss
to show that.
Oh, interesting. There was definitely a decent amount shown from one side. Exactly. Boss Nasty, you are super welcome. Make the second video from the other perspective, and then they maybe say whatever. They can have their proofs on the side. It is Yapcast is not here. You will in Yapcast never get a fully proved something like that. We yap. If someone don't understand what is yapping, we yap about the drama. At the end of the day, everyone is welcome to show the other side again. Also in the Yapcast, very invited here. It will probably not be the case, and so don't want to join here or come to any interview, and that's also, I totally respect that. But this is what Yapcast is for, like it or not.
Exactly. That's just, we yap. We get information and we yap about it, and you know, we form our own opinions. Doesn't mean they're fact. But that's, you know, what we do here. We form our own opinions. We look to see what's happening, and then, you know, we kind of go off that. And I think with this one in particular, it really threw us, because not only did we have screenshots where you see just the conversation where you could say, oh, the translation's just bad or whatever. You also have the videos. You have videos, you have screenshots, you have conversations. I mean, there's just a lot cooking here.
It's just a lot cooking here.
And I don't know. So I
Yeah.
know that Jason wants to come on, but he's still on his Zoom call. I don't know, Dark, if you want to come on for a minute and kind of just say what you think this means for Echo, or if it means anything for Echo. Maybe it'll not change.
Let me check something real quick. Here, okay. So
Dark, if you want to come in, you can join the Princess Live and we can drag
we
you
can,
down. Vanya.
or we can just go and in a jump, and we just jump in that we see everyone on the Discord who can come, who want to come and join and make his opinion public can do that, and if it's only us two, it's also fine. We just can go there. Yeah, Wahid?
Okay, if you want to do it that way, that's fine.
Yes, I think let's go there. Hello, we are here. Does it work?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you properly.
Can you guys all hear us? Red says, please contact Red from WA for migration questions. He's super nice and friendly. Can you guys let us know if you can hear us?
Yes, we hope it's working. We just hope it's working. At the end of the day, none of this really matters. EIS will still end up in Zone 1 at the end of the season. That can maybe be the case, We are ready for next season. I mean, let's hope kind of the devs kind of plays us and we have a good Zone 2 fight.
It says, can we pick a jury of streamers to sit in on this court hearing?
I mean, Red, it is like at the end of the day, there are always, and that I say in everything, there are two sides of every story. And I think there's also some valid stuff on the other side. But when you see these videos, it is just like,
Yeah, it's hard to defend. Jason says, my opinion is I don't think it affects Echo much. Most players are there because of Powerhouse, not because Sod is so charismatic and amazing.
And that is also fine. I mean, Echo top 1 team in the game. I mean, Echo is a powerhouse, but it is also this stuff happening, and that is kind of like something which is drama, and that is supposed to be in the Yapcast, if you like it or not.
Oh, Dark's in the wrong Discord.
Oh.
Dark,
oh,
it's
he's
the princess.
In that princess. Oh, yeah, because I cannot. I have to tell him he's in the Princess Live in EIS. Yeah, come.
I know. I told him. I said he's in the wrong one.
Here he is.
There you go.
Welcome, Dark. Hello. Want to share your opinion?
Yeah, I was in your old Princess Live strat.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not shocked because I knew how Sod was doing Diplo with him, hearing stories, seeing DMs and screenshots over time. So I'm not that surprised by it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. I'm not that surprised.
I mean, at the end,
you see this happening. I mean, I know that we've gone back and forth about Sod.
I mean,
Sod
I'm
is one of my
surprised you got the
friends.
proof of it. I'm not surprised it happened. I am surprised you got full video proof that it was happening, but I'm not surprised it happened.
Exactly. Yeah. This is something you can expect from Saul, right?
And Raycloud. Raycloud, trick here. Raycloud, what is your opinion?
My opinion, I always knew Saul is like this,
I mean, that is what a lot of people told, but I mean, Echo is defending it, right? They say there is something not.
Of course, they are defending him because they are done pretty much, right? This is destroying the reputation, right? If the integrity of the alliance is in danger just because of one R5 doing this.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, is the integrity comes into play, right? If you can't trust how someone's acting towards, someone that trusted them, how do you trust them as allies or something like that?
I mean, you can't you can't sit there and go oh, this is gonna superly affect Echo because none of their players have care. They've been doxing people, they've been openly racist, they have R4s in their teams doing this, they have R4s joining Discords, telling people to kill themselves. all kinds of stuff, and they'll just sit there and defend it all day in the Discord and
Oh,
in
I agree
chat
with you,
and
Dark. I
and
agree.
so like so this like they'll come out, they'll see it all, they'll go, oh, that looks kind of bad, that's yikes, and then they'll just like brush it under the rug because they don't care.
Yeah, it will not affect Echo. You're right, because the people who are joining Echo, I mean,
But what
it's
it
not
does
like
do
people
is
have
it
backbone,
shows,
right?
yeah, it shows Sod's character though, and it kind of exposes how he really is.
Fred says Sod will file a countersuit for defamation of character. As an ex-Navy man, I'm a well-trained sea lawyer. Not the sea lawyer.
I'm just reading
I
up.
mean,
I did.
sad to see people are doing
I
something
mean,
like
it's
this,
starting to make sense why they would recruit so many inactive, high-powered accounts. He just wanted more money.
Oh my god. Well, that's
Oh,
the
we
thing.
are
I don't
talking
know if
about
anyone else.
thousands, right? Wahid? Thousands,
Huh?
right? You are
Of what?
talking about thousands. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
wow.
know how much she PayPal'd. I have no idea.
You can look at, well, yeah, I don't know about PayPal, but you can sit there and look at the Dragon tickets. It's over thousands.
I would think it would be more the
And
PayPal
you
because
couldn't even fit all the Dragon tickets receipts on the videos.
I mean, for me, that
no, you couldn't.
for me that was the issue. Why should you do that? So even if you spend there or something like that, or for them, why should you then get it back via Dragon? I don't know. And then always send 5 battle reports. You know, it's kind of
There's
like
no reason. There's no reason. Prince is 100% a lie. 100%. Everybody who's believing them, they're stupid. And I can't believe they're doing it to the lights, because these guys, they're like always, they see it like their family, right? They
Yeah, I've
keep
always heard.
spending it, just to have the alliance, man.
I've always heard from multiple people since early. I think ATL and stuff told me, and Jason said it, that the lights are like really, really, really good, cool people. Very
Yes,
selfless.
Yeah, they're really nice.
So sad to see this, but I mean, I kind of expected it. I mean, yeah, he saw the opportunity with inactive players who still spend to siphon some without hopefully getting noticed, and he got away with it for a long time.
Then the question is, if he does this, I mean, there's a lot of things that I found out in the last few months with Sod that really disappointed me. But then my question would be, if he did this, then what happened with the towers? Even all this stuff starts to become this conspiracy of what actually happened here and here and here.
Oh, he did so many things, man. This dude, I tell you, he's crazy reckless, man, and he's not even ashamed about it. You know what I mean?
Abda says the PayPal stuff is 10 times more important than Dragon tickets. Otherwise, this could just be Sod and Uzo funding Light's account, because it's 1,000% for certain that Sod funds multiple accounts.
How though? So he's saying that they funded the Lights accounts. First off, that doesn't make a lot of sense with their power, etc. And that's just crazy to go, oh, they funded their accounts, and then he sent himself Dragon tickets from their accounts, because I guess he wanted the Dragon coins on the Lights accounts, I guess. And so, oh yeah, let me send myself Dragon tickets from it, and then spam 10K reports to hide it, and then Northern and Southern are saying we use Southern, I guess. Southern is saying oh, I didn't know what was going on. I revoked access from my account and I left the team, and then sending full videos of all the receipts. And so him saying that he funded it and sent them to himself is an odd comment. Why would the Lights make that up?
Or deleted any towers either. I mean, you can ask Jason. I didn't delete FS towers. That's crazy. I didn't even have access to an FS account, actually.
Funding the Lights accounts make a ton of sense if you want to get their account if they quit.
Yo.
No, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
No.
Whoa, what is your body doing, man? What is your body doing, sir?
If you're spending money on their account, there's no guarantee you get the account. You can't be oh, I funded it, now it's my account.
That guy's not my buddy. Never was my buddy. Never will be my buddy.
Floor.
The Lights, if you guys want to know the story behind the Lights, they started in BXS. Then they went, because BXS had crazy amount of players. Then Neff took them, and then Neff called them a drunk. And then that left them, came to us, and then they went to TFS, and then they went to Echo. And I was like, why the fuck would they end up in Echo? And one of the most shady guys in the game. I would never trust Sod. Dark knows that. Everyone knows I will never trust that kid. He's a kid. You know what I mean? Look at
I mean, yeah,
look at that.
I knew not to trust him
do you
game
remember-
wise, but seeing the money sent is just crazy.
Bro, you're a leader and you're scamming your own players. You're fucking pathetic.
Yeah,
Pathetic. We're
scamming your own
supposed to-
players is yeah, that's
we're,
crazy.
we're supposed to protect our players, not fucking scam them. You know what I mean? This guy's scamming them for dragon points.
I'm trying here to put up all your volume up, and I get so many DMs, guys. It's crazy. I can't keep up with everything. I get sent memes.
Oh, you guys
I
did
get
a
sent-
good podcast
The
today. Good
DMs
podcast.
after the stream, they're gonna get too many.
Yeah, that is.
You guys did a good podcast. You guys expose these people, man. Expose them. Don't worry about what anybody else says. You guys are doing the right thing.
No, it is also not that the thing is what people don't understand is what is a Yapcast for, and that there is a second side that is totally fine. We can discuss that, and that is, I think, I mean, I did expect that will get a big wave of madness right on the other side, definitely. But after I saw these videos, I mean, how will you kind of explain that? And with the confirmation, and I talked to a good friend as well who also speaks the language, who helped me out from EIS and said it was not much wrong from the translation. It was only a little bit, but the overall sense is still there. And at the end, I mean,
Maybe we play through the video again, just so that anyone who joined can kind of see what we're talking about.
who?
Play the video.
Yeah, play the video in the background.
Oh, you're right. I can do that.
Because I did get some DMs like I missed it. I'm gonna have to go back and watch. So some people are like confused.
So we just play
Yeah.
it over and over again with the two videos we have from Daniel Conning Creator here. Even Hodgson in the house, CODR5 on next level. Cass, nice topic. I got bait here too. Cass, you're always welcome. I mean, at the end of the day, people can decide what they want to think about it. They can make up their opinion. It is what we got
I mean, yeah,
sent.
like at the end of the day,
thanks,
like I said,
Red.
like
All right.
Echo's going to cope on their side and try to say like, oh, this is fake, even though they can see the evidence. Not because they don't believe it. They do believe it. They just want to stay in the team and want Echo to succeed.
Exactly. Exactly.
They don't give a. They just don't care. Is the thing.
Thanks so much, Red, for the super chat. Dragon ticket safe in WAO.
Dragon ticket safe in
Good
WAO.
recruitment message.
That's crazy.
That recruitment message is hilarious. 340 people here. Hit the like button,
OMG.
please.
OMG, guys, I mean, we knew that this is spicy. That's why we scheduled it. And it is kind of crazy. We will let a video run behind. I need to try to catch up with all these DMs. Some people mad, some people not. It is all, I mean, that was kind of expected. And sometimes I can only have one favor, please. If you just random type me anything in DM during the chatting, I do not know even what part you mean, what you're talking about. So it's sometimes hard. Ari,
Oh, thanks, Aaron.
thank you so much for the super chat. Yeet the dragon tickets. Oh
Being
my
mad you
God.
exposed a scammer is wild work.
Yeah, I mean,
LOL
I
says,
expected
instead of
that people
exposing a
will
real
DM me
scammer-
and will be mad at me and saying that, and I can understand that, but it is a Yapcast. It is the format I choose to do, so it is also on my responsibility. But I mean, you can just look on the videos. Trick here, $10 super chat as well.
Trig.
Wanted to donate more than Red. Thanks so much, guys. I mean, it is really, we are here for the drama. We do do a little bit the gossip talks. I think that's probably a girl thing or maybe a cut thing. I don't know. But we got the videos. Everyone can make their own opinions up, right? Everyone can make their own opinions up.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, our job is to show what's happening, and then you guys actually, that we have a poll going. Make sure to vote in the poll
Yes.
on whether you think that this did happen or this didn't. I mean, there's a video playing behind you, but still, I guess you can vote that it didn't happen.
And I got also sent from Freezy Glizzy. We got already the first memes about it. What I get sent here. He sent it to me in DMs. I get so many DMs, guys. I'm trying to catching up. I'm trying to catching up. But it is really oh yeah, Dark is kind of yeah. If it going
How
in,
these more pet coins PayPal me? Sure, $1. That's crazy.
It's hilarious, man.
yeah, he
Oh.
said I can put it up.
Burgess, juicy stuff.
Oh my god, it's really. I think I never had all content creator at the same time here. I think I had never over 300 viewers as well. Crazy. I mean, but yeah, this is kind of what is happening. We put on the video again. People
Yeah, I
who
mean,
tune in,
Echo keeps saying like this isn't true, yada yada yada. Feel free to provide your evidence. I would love to see it. And if it's Sod sending PayPal to the lights, then well, the lights are saying they PayPal him and have receipts of that. So I would love to see the truth.
Short on dollars is insane, XT Mobile says.
I mean, the question is for me, why doing that over so many months and then always sending that 5 reports?
I mean, yeah, he obviously stole it. They can try to cope all they want and say, oh well, there's this and that. I mean, look. Why is he?
asking-
It's Sod. It's a guy who gets 100 mil merits a season, and he's sending 10K battle reports to save him. Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, K4E asking, wait, so Sod sent tickets to himself? Yes, I mean that was a part, and that's the reason why Northern said why they left Echo. That is.
Yeah, some of those reports are like 2K merits, etc. Like he just got merits real quick and sent reports, like merit trading, etc.
Bury it.
Okay, CBS is saying Sod did nothing wrong, and I mean, obviously, if Sod did nothing wrong and kind of that was all agreed, I mean, that is what can definitely Echo
he was
can
being
bring out and
sarcastic.
proofs. Oh, yeah, we all know that I don't get sarcasm very well in jokes.
Is this a recruitment stream from EIS?
We didn't even say any recruitment yet. But by the way, people can't even migrate anymore.
Yeah, no.
I mean, we got that infos literally last night after the Yapcast, guys.
Birgit says that with these juicy stuffs, I've never done a reaction video, but I think I will do one. Imagine being stolen from so bad you migrate to NA.
I will definitely. It is something like that. What I will say, I will definitely. So people have to ask the perms if they want to use that screenshots from the video from Northern and Bunny, please, because I got the permission. And if you want to share something of that, please get them permission of the people where they're originally from. Panda Summer with a 50 sticker.
Cute.
Oh, thank you so much. I mean, just make sure get that permission from the people with the screenshots if you want to have them, because we got only the permissions here to share it, and that's why I will probably also put that in the description. But this is some crazy stuff, and we can also, I mean, probably I do not know what is going on in the COD general chat, but we have probably some infos there. Can anyone update me what did Echo kind of said there?
That probably also in the Epstein file. Now the conspiracies are taken off.
The Epstein file.
Insert JR Junior, is that in?
Oh,
how do I say the name correct? Thank you so much.
Insert Junior. Thank you.
Oh my God, 3,500
Dark
watching.
need a pilot
People
for
love
3
the drama.
minutes.
Yeah, it is really, people love the drama. I can tell you, people love the drama.
Quokka got quiet. Maybe COD Discord's going nuts.
Oh my God. This Yapcast is a fire. It's killing my battery faster than fighting Echo. Oh my God.
Oh, Panda!
50 gifted memberships! Panda!
Thank you.
Spam the panda emotes! Thank
Welcome
you so much.
to EIS, Panda.
Welcome to EIS, Panda, yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God, big W. Thank you so much. Oh my
I'm
God,
getting
and
a
Borges
bunch of-
as well. There's a super chat here. I will write you when the time comes. You're more than welcome, Burgers. I mean, at the end of the day, the content creators can use it. They can view also the other side is special. I do not think. I mean, we can say Sod is very invited to our Yapcast and show his side and view. But I do not
Focus
think he
says
will
it
come
is
to this
going
place.
crazy.
It is going
She has
crazy. She
slow
said.
mode on.
I love how
After
people
coming
are
to
like.
Yapcast, I'm donating. Oof.
I love how people are having like two conversations, like one in your stream and then one on the Discord, trying to defend so hard.
Oh.
Like I said, people are just yapping or saying this, that. Like, if they have evidence on their side, they are more than happy to provide it. Like, you can send a DM right now and it would be shown on stream.
Yeah, DM Dark, not us.
Yeah,
That's
DM
crazy.
Dark.
DM
DM Dark when you have
Dark.
issues. DM Dark.
What the?
I
Don't
cannot
DM me.
keep up.
We have too many
I mean-
DMs.
I'm getting DMs from people asking if they can quickly get on my account.
That's a little sus.
Why, you got dragon tickets, Dark? You didn't tell me about.
I mean, they want what I got apparently.
Oh, this is vile. This is vile. You can saying disappointed of all of you doing this as good luck next season. You can. It is just. I mean, you can help me to explain what is going on, right?
You're disappointed scammers are getting exposed? Well, I'm confused.
Lore, send me tickets.
Oh, right here again. Send the videos to me, por favor. All right. I mean, at this point, it's really the videos are from Bunny and Northern, and it is kind of like their DMs. I got for my channel the permission to use it, but so I cannot give the permission. So if anyone wants the permission, I think the best way is to reach out to Bunny and Northern and get from both the agreement. So that is how I do it in YouTube when I share something. I always get the permission first. So this is the only thing I can tell you. But thanks so much, Red.
Trojan, some people don't understand the purpose of Yapcast.
Yeah.
True, guys. It's time for us to. Oh, there's Bunny. Bunny, hi.
Bunny, welcome. He made it. You are now the best friend of every content creator because everyone wants to have the screenshots.
I know everyone wants Bunny.
Bunny has probably more DMs than us.
Probably.
I was going to DM Bunny now.
Everyone's gonna DM Bunny. Rise of Doom says this story is just BS. Some messages literally say bought wrong tickets. I'll send them to myself. I didn't see any messages like that, except I think
I
one.
didn't see a single message.
I think there was maybe one.
Dragon tickets.
I think there
They're
was.
just like, people can't read Chinese, make shit up.
Yeah, it happened like 500 times. I don't know if.
So I think
Raycon,
there
you
was.
read Chinese, right?
So I think there was one thing we got a little bit wrong translated or something like that. But I talked to the person who translated it, and she said it is really not much. It is only one thing, and it doesn't influence that. At the end, they agreed and they confirmed it. So with the PayPal and with the Dragon tickets and stuff like this. Diablo saying, amazing, these echo people still deflecting and defending this criminal. That's why whistleblowers' name should have stayed anonymous. They will keep focusing on attacking Bunny.
Who's attacking Bunny?
Nobody
Yeah.
can attack Bunny. She's
Just send
under
them
EIS
my way.
protection. Yeah.
You got protection. Don't worry. No one's gonna bug you.
Everyone's gonna protect Bunny.
That this is
Yeah.
causing trauma was obvious, guys, when we got that sent. But this is what a
Look,
Yapcast is for.
the lights are super nice people. Like from when I known them from season 1 and 33, they were always polite, nice, kind. You know, even when I saw them against Echo, I'd always say hello to them. Even though they weren't online, they were allowing people to like help out and whatnot. So I don't know how Sod can justify taking Dragon tickets from them. I'm pretty sure if you ask them, they probably even just send them to you just out of.
Well, it sounds like Abda's
You know
been
what I
like
mean?
DMing him because Abda's been trying to defend him, saying Sod has proof he sent money to Southern's account, and I'm like, Okay, how
So
like
then they would stay in Echo. They wouldn't leave.
yeah, first off, they wouldn't leave. Second off, why are you hiding it with battle reports? Third off, how did you accidentally like send money to the like why are you funding the
Once,
Lights accounts and then sending
twice.
dragon tickets to yourself?
Yeah,
Thank you,
once, twice.
Fizzy.
I could understand. 3, 4. Once you get past that, it's bro, you're scamming. Like in the story.
We
There's
couldn't
no.
fit like they couldn't fit the DMs on the Discord. There was more tickets.
Oh wow.
They couldn't fit.
Wow.
It literally says at the very end that he bought them on the wrong account by mistake. But it's at the very end after he got
Yeah,
caught.
he said that
Nothing
at the
else
end.
for any of the others.
And
Yeah,
it was
he said
over
that
It says
months.
it at the end.
Yeah,
It doesn't say it any other time. It's only at the end.
yeah. When
So
he
the
was
ones
confronted, oh my bad, I bought them on the wrong account. Then you
Yeah.
scroll up and you're like,
At the
oh.
very
But it was
end.
over
So
months,
in
you know.
2024,
that was it.
okay.
That is the part when I was looking at it. It was over months, over and over again, and always these 5 battle reports. And I mean, this is suspicious. If there is, and also that the Northern and Southern Light, they are they're known as very nice people, you know. So that was kind of concerning me. But I have to say thank you to Frizzy Clizzy. Do I say your name correct? With the meme maker here, looking for a strong PayPal account with no COD activity. Please DM me. So it is kind of like this is the way we looked into that when we saw their videos. It's just super suspicious, and I can.
Lady K, that's
Yeah,
sorry.
Go ahead.
Lady K, that's why now they did the secondary password.
Yeah, Devs did the secondary password for this situation.
Rise of Doom says, so why didn't the Lights leave if Sod stole their money? Y'all don't make any sense. They did leave when they discovered it.
Yeah, Abda, we're sitting here asking for the side of the story, which you apparently have, but we're not being sent anything. We're just getting excuses.
Yeah, but Abda is saying too, but sending battle reports in between the dragon tickets is sus. And you have also, guys, watched the date that started 2024 and it goes to 2025. And I mean, how often can you buy that on the wrong accounts or something like that? That is very often. Did I just hear Slore? He say he knew the Lights? I mean, that was basically Slore said, right? Arian
Just a theory, not a
P,
scam
thank
theory.
you for the super chat.
Thank you.
This is just a theory, a scam theory. I mean, people can
What
still
happened?
vote. We are on 300 votes, guys. Then we will see what the community thinks.
I mean, it was shocking when everyone saw Northern and Southern Light leave, and I mean, their merits were low, but they've been low for seasons because Sod just kind of logs in the accounts, dumps tanks and calves, etc., and he's been doing that for seasons and seasons and seasons. So, like,
Every time the
but
lights
then,
come on-
and so everyone's wondering, like, why did they leave? And now it's making a lot of sense.
I mean, Panda has always a point. It's so sus because some reports are just 4K merits.
Yeah, 4K merits. I mean, like, why are you saving that?
Who's sending 4K merit reports?
Yeah.
Jake,
Princess,
you're
check
late.
your DMs. I got a crazy trade on this 2K report.
That's a new running gag. Jake, you have to catch up. I cannot summarize that all again.
I know, we'd have to go from the start and just redo it all.
I mean, that is kind of the whole time what Northern had exactly that concern that they say it is Photoshop, that they say it will be stuff like this. That was a concern from her at the beginning, right?
Yeah, Northern didn't want to bring this out. I mean, you'll see in the screenshots that we showed earlier, Northern did not want to expose this. She said, everyone's just going to say it was Photoshopped. Everyone's just going to take Sod's side, like, whatever. I left. I don't want problems. I just want to be done. Like, that's what Northern originally said. She decided to come out with this because she was worried that, like, what if this happens to someone else? And that's kind of the explanation that we got from her. But at first, she didn't want to. I mean, she had no desire to stir anything up.
Ovenio said, yeah, it's always the same saved reports. So Diablo saying the joke is not on the Lights. They entrusted Sod with the accounts because they wanted to help the Alliance. He also asked to run those accounts so we could spam infantry nonstop while running calves and stuff like that. Okay. I mean, there's a lot of infos out there, right? And I mean, they would have not provided these videos if they would not feel that way.
Del says to show the previous stuff. Could we go back to the beginning and just like read through those couple screenshots again, maybe?
Guys, at the end of the day, when people are looking that are not active as much, obviously you're gonna go to the leader and say, hey, you guys can use my account to help the alliance. Because they don't expect the leader to start scamming tickets off of them. You know what I mean?
I mean, we are not translating the whole stuff again. And if you want to go back, you can just go back in the stream and basically look at it. And I talked with Tans a bit. She says she can help me translate, and she said there's something at the beginning what is a little bit different translated, what we got from the translation, but she said definitely overall what Northern said at the end there it is not many which is not correct translated, and if there is anything we translated it wrong, it was definitely not on a purpose or something like that. But overall I think the how do you say that in English?
But here's what Northern said is, I'll just reread what she had said. She said, I understand, but you can't expose it because they'll say you're fabricating rumors because you were fired. After all, under his management, Echo is now the strongest alliance. And then Northern said again, there's no need to expose it. More people will gradually see the truth. They can say they photoshopped the screenshots, that he no longer uses the disco account. He's truly been cautious. When I confronted him, he was also very cautious and never admitted anything. He even said that COD VIP top-off information wasn't displayed due to a system error. So that's kind of the summary of like of what she had said. So she didn't want to come public with this. I mean, if you scroll back on the video, you can see the entire thing. There was like 2 or 3 different screenshots of the conversation between Bunny and Northern about like how this happened and that she had PayPal'd Saad money to buy packs, and those packs were never bought on her account, and just all kinds of crazy stuff. And keep in mind, these are 300, 400 million players. They don't have reason to make this stuff up. Like,
so and
yeah, they're not even typically like people who chat very much. They're just very quiet.
No, they don't chat. Yeah. So Fluffy, I don't know the exact amount because there were also PayPal that was happening.
Well, but you can count up the in-game, which is probably what he's asking.
Yeah, I haven't done that.
Me neither.
Someone else has to do that. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, no.
You have to look which kind of tickets and add it up and stuff like that. I mean, it is more the point that what happened. And I mean, that is kind of like the reason why they left and stuff. I mean, that is kind of like, I didn't know that reason, and that was new for us.
I don't care if you stole $20. I mean, stealing. It just gets worse the more you do.
Yeah, Murda, he also said there was an error that didn't show him buying them, the packs. Every time. All 100 times. It's the error glitch.
Oh, yeah,
Everyone,
right,
please
Redcon,
remember.
allegedly.
This was under alleged. I don't even know what that word means. I have to translate that. Alleged.
It means like not proven.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks. I mean, it is really, they can make their own video, they can make their own status about it. I can't wait till the whole Yapcast and YouTube gets scammed again, and they try to scam my YouTube. That it is when people get, and that is what I don't understand, guys. We are free to make our content how we like, and when we like a little bit making some drama shows, it is a Yapcast. It's nothing what we do the research for 500 million hours just to make that. It is a Yapcast, and they can always be. So if they can prove on the other side, as I said, they are welcome to join to make the stuff. And there will always be data. This is not 100% correct. A share or this or this. We're doing our best here. This is a Yapcast. Take it as it or not. I'm already ready that it gets against the YouTube channel again. We had that one time, Wahid, remember that, when we got that like spams on our Yapcast. Let's see what happens now. Can't wait.
Yep.
Oh, I hope not. But is that a reason you should change your content? I think not. At the end of the day,
No.
they can clarify it and make that up with all the proofs they have, right?
I love this. Red says, Saad needs representation, but I might make things worse. BN was here earlier, guys. I think that I don't know if he's gonna reach out to Saad or someone at Echo, but he said he was gonna try and do something too.
I mean, they all want to try. I think every content creator kind of
We're
said that.
gonna make a
It
reaction
is up to
video.
them. All I say is, I got the perms from Bunny and Northern and Southern. So if you want it as a content creator, get the permissions from them as well. Don't take it just out of anything, because it's I think like it is a kind of respecting that you get always the permissions when you want to take it.
Rojan, I don't have the mental capacity to read this chat, listen, and read COD Discord.
Yeah,
I know it's hard.
I don't even have COD Discord open. I can't.
Yeah, I
wait.
don't have that. That's too much.
There's no reason to.
What is the summary of the COD Discord, Dark? You probably read it.
I'm not reading it.
Oh.
It's on slow mode, is what Quokka
That
said.
place is just Eka Propaganda Central where they just go and cry all day.
Red says, I've advised my client, Saad, that at this time he should withhold from commenting. Red
You
is
should
going
withhold
full.
from commenting.
He's going full lawyer, and I'm here
Plead the
for it.
fifth. Plead the fifth, say nothing.
No comments. My retainer is in dragon tickets. Oh.
If Bunny is lying, he should be banned just saying. Banned from what?
How would he be lying? This is a video of it.
Kwong saying big
Yeah,
drama.
what's there to lie about? Like there's look.
Beaton saying
How long
Saad
did
is
it
not
take the
opening
lights to
Discord in
find
game
out?
now.
I don't know how long it took them to find it.
Ranby saying next BN video thought quit game. I mean, if they have, I mean, they all say they have the proofs, right? That it is not like this.
Yes, I mean maybe the next video that we see is going to be the proof that it's not, and this was I don't know. I can't think of an explanation. Like I could think of an explanation for maybe if like someone just told me this, but the video, how do you explain that video with the battle reports of like 10K merits in between all the purchases or all the sending the dragon tickets? Like I don't know how you explain that. I don't know what an explanation would be on the other side.
I know how to explain it.
How?
He's hiding. He's hiding.
Well, I mean obviously, because I can't think of anything else.
I mean, it is probably directly on Saad to make that up. And oh my
Stick, thank you.
for the color columnas. So do you know color columna?
No.
Is that not an existing series in English? Benjamin the
I don't know what that
elephant?
is.
It's an elephant called Benjamin.
An elephant.
It is a cartoon. Yes.
Oh.
And there's yeah, it is hard to explain. It is a reporter. It is color columna.
Jason, finally.
Oh,
I
Jason,
got a
is
few
that-
minutes. I decided to stop by. What's up?
what is your opinion about all that? I mean, you have some experience with them as well.
Yo, look, all I'm gonna say is he tried to beat me and he can't beat me. You feel me? Like he's short on
Oh
dollars
my
right now.
god. Short on dollars.
But it is some crazy stuff, right, Jason?
Yeah. I mean, the way Saad's always been is he always looks out for Saad, nothing else. Like that's just how he is as a person. We all know this. So
Yeah.
it doesn't really shock me. I haven't seen him like when I was with him, I haven't seen him actually do something scummy like this. But it wouldn't like shock me to know that he did. You know what I mean? So it is what it is.
I was shocked. I didn't expect that.
No, but now I question everything though, like the FS towers, Jason. Like
You
did
leave
he
my
actually
FS
do it?
towers alone. We just got over this.
But it is a
What
good
did he
question.
do?
Did it ever come out who did that with the FS towers?
No.
Even
Nothing.
with the bounty, Jason said.
Nope.
Well, because then people were saying it was Jason, and they're saying it was Saad. Then someone said it was me. I didn't even have access to an FS account.
I believe that one.
No, it's me. What account? Well, I guess I had Diablo.
You see, you had an account. Boom. I'm gonna need fucking redemption. I need my 30K. I need my interest, and my players need redemption for getting zeroed.
No.
But I mean that was crazy. But why should it be Jason by? I mean that makes the less sense that Jason do that by himself. That was a 1KVK. I was watching that from G2, and that was a 1KVK.
Black Turtle says, I was a victim of FS Tower. I demand answers. There were many victims to FS Towers. Dell says, Jason speaking facts.
I mean, Jason knows Sod probably very well too, like you had. You played with him together a long time.
Yeah, he was my friend. And then he met Jason.
All right, got a little backwards there, buddy, but okay.
No, he was my friend. I will go down swinging on that.
Sure, I'll let you have this one. I mean, I know him pretty well. We were co-RFIs. He was my best friend in the game at the current time. But if he could pull a scummy move like ripping my alliance in half, this doesn't really surprise me.
Dan says, I have one question. If he accidentally bought them on their account, they would have also gotten an email to say at the time he was sending himself the tickets. If they didn't get an email.
Oh,
I
Tens
don't
has a
know.
good point. Tens has a good point.
Did Dark leave once Jason came in the Discord?
No, they are both
I don't
here.
think so.
They just respectfully.
I'm eating, listening to the tea.
Yo, I was in my meetings listening to the tea. I swear to God, it got my morning like way better.
I was like, I mean, they highlight of the Yapcast the videos of being exposed and Jason. What is dubbing?
Dubbing. It means
Short
naming
on
him.
short on dollars. Did you see the meme someone made for you, Jason? I put it here in the Cop memes channel here on the server as well with the short on dollars thing.
whoever Frizzy Glizzy is.
I
keep
don't
going.
know
More
either.
memes.
I invited him to the Discord to join. I said thanks for the meme. Can I share it? And he said yes. But I think he didn't join yet. But I have so many DMs. I cannot keep up.
Del says, Jason sipping on a Diet Coke with big open eyes on this.
I don't know why he thinks he knows me like that.
Crazy.
He's not wrong, but I don't know why he thinks he knows me like that.
Crazy. Jake says, that's a lot of tickets, though. Yes. Majestic says, Jason and Dark say the same thing and agree. I better check to see if there's an asteroid headed toward Earth.
I mean, anyone with the brain can agree. You just got to look. Like, the only ones not agreeing are trying to find a reason not to agree.
I mean, bro, it's the same thing. Like if some crazy shit happened with EIS or some crazy shit happened to TFS, our members would try to defend us. You know what I mean? Same concept.
Yeah, some probably would. I would agree.
Absolutely. And that is also, and I do understand that also from a perspective, from an Echo player, you will always defend your leadership. And that is also a good thing, to be loyal to your alliance. So I do understand that Echo has trying defend and make it up, and that is totally fine. But it's kind of like, I mean, the only one who can make it up is Sod, right? With showing proofs and stuff like this.
Oh, Red! Echo TFS merch?
Red. That's not a fucking merge. That's me getting back what's mine. God fucking damn it.
Yeah, I was about to say, is you just mean TFS? Like,
oh my God, Red, thank you, but Echo TFS merch, I don't think that is gonna happen.
Black Turtle says, wow, Dark and Jason agreeing? What has Sod done to us?
I mean, Jason, but you also know Northern and Southern Light, right?
I do very well. They've
Yeah.
been with me since the start of TFS or DX.
Yeah.
Whatever. Well, technically, when I was DX, they were in Jedi with Dell, and then they came when DX and Jedi merged together. They came to TFS. So I personally don't see them making any shit up like this. They've
Yes.
again always been real quiet, always real respectful, real nice players. The only person they ever hated in the game was Neff, and that's only because Neff spoke shit. Other than that, they were always like chill, came to fight, logged on, spent a shit ton of money, logged off.
They never caused issues. They never had like problems or anything. The only time I've ever seen them speak was like a couple times to Neff, and that's because, you know, he rage baits so hard. Frozen, thank you.
Thanks, Protein. Jason and Doc agree. That's crazy. I mean, at that point, that is really. I mean, it is a really spicy topic. We knew that when we got it sent, right? And it is like, Bunny was loyal a long time, and then he decided, okay, I'm not holding that back anymore. So, but I think he should not get the hate either, because he didn't have done anything. He just made it public.
Del says,
Del's not wrong. Not wrong with that comment. Del's not wrong with that comment. They are not English native speakers. I think one of them speaks English pretty well. The dude, which one's the dude? Southern or Northern?
Southern.
All right, Southern speaks English pretty well. Northern does not speak English pretty well. So there can be some mistranslation or miscommunication with Northern trying to say something that's not like she's trying to adhere to English while still speaking Chinese. I think they're speaking. I don't know what the
Well,
fuck
the
they speak.
screenshots were in Chinese, and we had
Yeah, they sent
someone,
them in Chinese.
and we had someone, Tans, actually go and translate them herself. She said some things were a little wrong, like in terms of certain words, but she said the context was correct.
Yeah, but again, you would have better context if Southern spoke on it because he does speak fluent English. But
Yeah.
moral of the story is like proofs right there. You know what I mean? The concept is the concept, regardless of what the fuck they're like saying, or if there's a mistranslation. It boils down to, hey, dickhead had my account, piloting my account. Hey, dickhead took shit ton of dragon tickets from me. Here's proof.
Yeah. Ryuko's like, is Jason drunk? No, that's just how he is.
Ryuko's my R4. He's trolling me.
Oh. Like, that name was really familiar. I was like, I thought he was DFS.
If you want to check Yap links, like I made a calculation.
Oh, you made a calculation about it? Okay, so it is.
Thanks, Vanyo.
I need to screenshot that. I mean, that was. Oh. Can you make a screenshot out of that? Because I can. Oh, I have another meme here as well. I can share. I do not even. I think credits to Fenrir shared it here in my meme channel, but it's probably on the official. I have too many. I need more monitors.
Yeah, Northern's the wife, Southern's the husband.
So let me open that here. The meme's kind of going crazy here.
Oh, there's some really good ones.
There's. Oh God, I'm trying to open them real quick. We have that one here, a certain R5 Southern account, Northern account. I mean, that is kind of.
Oh, this is funny.
That is kind of what is happening right now.
Look at this meme from EXP EXP Mobile. Meme.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. This one.
Oh God damn it! What's going to be a hotter topic, man? Dark agreeing on something or Sod scamming right now? Like what the fuck, guys?
No, I don't know. But thank you for the content.
Yeah,
Jason agrees with me a lot. I'm not sure what's so like shocking here.
Dark agrees with me a lot. All right, Dark, stop it.
Oh God.
Yeah, I heard they're also arguing on the world chat in Soul Mask.
Wait, Dark, are you Bruce Loki?
Yeah.
Cool. Good to know.
Frizzy, Jason, can you leave A2G alone in Soul Mask?
Frizzy, thank you. I have to.
Bro, I
Frizzy, you have
haven't
to join
bought
us.
KOS. I have not bought KOS to kill A2G. I want to do that myself, goddammit.
A2G's in
I
Soul
don't know.
Mask?
Jake's pretty convinced you did.
Jake's convinced I did because Jake's a bitch.
Jason would never do this, man.
Oh my God. Meme channel's exploding right now. Yeah, in COD General, the meme channel's going crazy.
Maeve is in world chat every day spamming TFS stands with KOS.
Ray Cloud is telling me in DMs that he needs to send some technic people to me to upgrade my setup. I think that is really needed, but I'm working on that. My PC setup gets better, guys. We get there step by step.
You just need a headset.
Yeah,
That's all you
headset,
need.
keyboard. Yeah,
more than
monitors.
anything.
I have here so many stuff open, 10s at the same time, and it's on one monitor and a little laptop. It's a little bit too less. I can keep track here, and I'm so afraid I clicked something wrong.
Kay says, "Let me go find that comment I made about Jason and Dark and loincloths. Now's my time to make it happen."
Y'all sick. Y'all are sick bastards.
I didn't say it. Kay said it.
If the shoe fits, wear it. You know what I mean? You, Kay, all of them.
Oh,
well, you're part of the problem.
What did
That's what I'm saying.
What did I do?
Jason, stop agreeing with me.
Look, I'm the one who called it a problem first. You just emphasized it.
Oh my God. This is like my worst nightmare.
What is your worst nightmare?
Both of them together.
Thought you
Jason
said
and
your worst
Dark?
nightmare was being chased by spiders or clowns or something.
No, actually, I think that was Princess's worst nightmare.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
got
true.
it.
Spiders is my nightmare.
Yeah. You don't know my nightmare? That's crazy.
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 Jason, Wahid, and Dark together in a VC. WTF? This is.
Yeah, this was not on my bucket list. I did not expect to do this.
I think no one did. And I mean, basically, it's all on Bunny who gave us the infos. But where's Bunny? Bunny should join as well.
I know. Where is
Bunny
he?
doesn't talk. He's never spoken.
Yes, he does.
This motherfucker. No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it for shit. He never
Oh, he
spoke.
already spoke to me.
Yeah, he spoke.
No, Derek, do me a favor, bro. Do me a favor, small favor. Take like 2 steps back because my cock hit in the back of your throat, bro. Kind of crazy right now.
Oh, interesting.
He 100% spoke. He just didn't want to speak to you.
And you coming in here with is a
I felt
problem.
a tickle on the roof of my mouth, but it must be because it can't reach the back.
Oh my god.
Here,
You ever heard
nightmares are
tic-tac-toe
orcas.
choking hazard, my boy?
Krabby says my nightmares are orcas. No, that's not true either. Oh, Jake, penguins. Yes.
After saying Bunny talks only to me and Boo, that is not wrong because we talked to Bunny in VC. Wahid, me, Dark.
Yeah.
Not true. But wasn't Bunny TFS as well, Jason, before? I think so, right?
He was.
Oh, Jake. Thank you.
Oh, 50 memberships back as well. Oh my god, guys. Thanks, Bad Dog and Jason.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you so much. Jason with his Jason Gee partner program here.
G.
Jason G. Oh my god. But he said a lot of people are saying it wrong.
Yeah, all we're missing is Sod. Get Sod in the VC. What are we doing?
I mean,
Oh yeah, get him in. I'll flame him.
MVP.
I'll sit here flaming. I'll push my meeting back right now. I swear to God.
Yeah, get Sod. Get Sod.
yeah,
Echo
Someone
members,
tell
where's
Sod.
Sod?
someone has to send him the invite. He can't join. And then we can maybe figure
Yeah,
it
you can
out.
join.
He can join the Discord. It is public here, pinned on my he can join.
Yeah, the link is. Oh, actually, maybe it's not pinned because of the vote. Oh, there. Banyo just
then
posted
you
the
post
link.
the link. You can join.
Anyone can come. Sod, you can come.
Also, other Echo players are welcome. I mean, if here's no insulting, that is the only rule. Don't insult each other bad. But then we can chill here all together and figure stuff out.
Ab just said Sod's busy. Convenient. No, I'm kidding. I know it's the middle of the day.
All right, back to meeting time. I go. Later, guys.
Okay.
Bye.
See ya. Bye. And thank you.
We
Princess,
need the
check your
truth.
DMs.
Yes, I checked. Okay. You're right. So, I mean, Murder said he working now because he need money. If Sod joins, we about to have 500 plus watching. I do not think he joins. I mean, he has probably he will probably reply to this as well, or he ignore. I mean, it is up to him. That is just what we got sent. That was definitely what what was our stuff we got here. Yeah, it's still kind of crazy, guys.
Yeah, I mean, if I was Sod, and this was all wrong, I'd probably spend some time, get the screenshots together to prove that it was wrong, and then kind of do an interview or something like that. And like Princess said, Sod's welcome to come on here. You know, I mean, if he has something that proves this is all just, I don't know how to prove it, but if you do, you know, you could definitely come on and show that.
Absolutely. We are if there's something to yap back, and we give also the audience for that. That is really, Yapcast is just a drama, and there is every week a drama in Call of Dragons. There's every week a drama.
Every day, especially during Home Kingdom. You guys know Home Kingdom is always drama time.
Yeah, but it was really like I think Jason said it, Dark said it. No one kind of expected that. That was really the big stuff. Oh my God, guys, this is so crazy.
Red says, I've spoken to my client, Saad, and he intends to make a public statement in the future. Not sure when.
Yeah.
I hope he does.
And then he can explain his side of view. I mean, that is what you always have to hear out both sides and stuff like that. I mean, we have already 363 votes on the poll. You can still vote. What is your opinion? Hamo saying, I love drama very much. K4E saying, like the stream. Do appreciate it, guys. Do appreciate it. Yes. So this was the drama of the day. Sod is innocent until the PayPal stuff is shown and the purchases history is shown. This just looks super suspicious and isn't proof that Sood scammed the lights. I mean, that is what definitely it is, right? It is kind of like a very suspicious proof we got, and now people can do this with it whatever they want.
Exactly. And I mean, that's our thing. We yap, you know? I mean, we're not here to try and determine what's 100% true and 100%
We're about to
not.
have
I mean,
Call of
yeah.
Dragons court. One side has made their statement. Now the defense is coming back.
Yeah, exactly. And that is what people need to get. Don't take everything too serious, or if there is a one word not translated properly or a sentence or stuff like this. I mean, in common it said that, and that is the view that Northern and Southern Light and Bunny provided to us. So this is definitely the thing. I mean, I think, didn't Northern say she has PayPal screenshots and stuff as well?
The
Yeah,
people
she
get
did.
like thrown in jail for murder without 100% proof. There's almost never 100% proof. There is reasonable conclusions from a jury, bro.
This
He's
is
proud of his
Princess Stream.
reports. Yeah, but the reports are like 10 million merits or something. Look at those. 10 million, 20 million.
Yeah, 3K, 5K.
I mean, the 10 million report would be crazy, no?
I guess, depending on what the heroes were.
Oh, I wanted to show what so when you made a little bit the math, we can maybe say it. Oh my God, I have too many channels open. Can you say it, Wahid, for me? The summary, yeah.
For sure. It is on Southern it was $1,419 and Northern was $919. So in summary, $2,338 in Dragon tickets.
And that is a big amount to spend on a wrong account, right?
Just from in game.
It was a mistake.
just all an accident. He had to send it over. See, because now whatever they're like whatever response he's got, like that the Abda's going on about, he messaged who was it, Northern or Southern at the end, and was like, "Oh, my mistake. I bought it on your account on accident or something." But like for you accidentally bought $2,000 something of tickets over a span of a year?
Yeah, but what you need to see exactly the times you have to see, and always the 5 battle reports and stuff like that. I mean, who is doing that? And it was really some useless battle reports with 4K, 5K, 6K something. I mean, it is super suspicious, right? And I mean, if it's here a summary of 2.3K, then additional that Northern and Southern Light are kind of like kind people, normally never caused any drama, stuff like that.
Oh, yes. I say 10,000, not 10 million. Did I say 10 million?
Yes.
Merits. Oh my gosh. No, 10,000.
10 saying that was a massive
mistake. Oops.
Oh my God, Tens is so funny. She always finds the right words. That is a massive mistake.
I love her.
Yeah, I love her too. Tens is amazing. And she helped me a little bit with a translation, and she said that's a management fee that Red's client took for managing the account while the lights were absent.
It's the management fee. Oh.
He's the best paid pilot.
Chicken is sod. Red says Sod's being titled as my client. It's working.
Oh my god. No, it
Yeah,
was
that's
not.
interesting.
This is a crazy pop-up information to get.
Yeah.
I
this
get a
is-
headache with all that DMs beside. That is really, oh my god. Deal with mad people, deal with shocked people, deal with people saying, "Is that really true?" And we get a lot. I get a lot of positive feedback as well. That people say they like we showed it, and we should not be discouraged from being some who maybe get mad. So I do appreciate this.
I mean, let's be
Yeah,
honest.
this
It's only the Echo people try to defend us.
And
True.
Abda.
Abda was a neutral. I feel like he's more neutral party.
Yes, he's kind of like, I mean, if he's probably, I mean, I do understand when you're a friend with someone, you always will defend them. That is even if they, and that is a good, and that is a good
Not
thing.
always.
Yeah, but if
It
you're
depends
loyal to
why you're
someone,
defending them. Well, if you're loyal to someone, you're more than likely to defend them. That doesn't mean if they commit murder, you're like, yeah, well, you're like, it wasn't their fault. They were angry.
Maybe they're sharing them, bro.
I mean, we kind of knew that it will happen, that people take out the two parts they want from all the screenshots and videos and just try to make out the best of it. That all this happens, but whoever watched the full video can just see everything, right? And then they can make their own opinion about it.
I don't like what you guys are doing here.
After saying I'm very neutral.
Amoy says memeing Sod was my dream. Thanks for this drama.
Momoy. Oh no.
Oh, Momoy!
Oh, no.
Oh, Momoy. If Red kills someone in snitching for money, if Red kills someone, I'm snitching for money mainly, saying, Red, is he playing you in Dragon tickets? Oh my god.
If he's paying you in dragon tickets, that's evidence. The details in my transactions with my client are between us.
Red is so funny.
I
I
can't
mean-
read COD General Chat, but you should see the COD General Chat memes. Maybe scroll through that.
Yeah, I have to, yeah, I have to, I'm trying to keep up. I tell you, this is, I'm so happy when you're
No,
and
not
all my
DMs.
mods
Not
are,
DMs.
yeah, not DMs. DMs I can, I kinda,
Just COD memes is great.
okay, card memes. Let's go for them. I have showed this one. Oh, we have here some more. That is probably a good thing. Let me open that here. Okay, so we have it here. This one is a good one as well from the EXP killer. He made this one. I mean,
It's so good.
Meme channel is going wild.
And people make them so fast. Like, that's the craziest part. I don't know how they come up with ideas and everything so fast.
So, okay, I do not understand the next meme from Flo. I do not understand it.
I have to wait for it to come up on my screen. It takes 10 seconds.
But this
Oh.
is, but this is also funny. Wait, this one. Princess and Wahed exposing Sod with evidence, Echo defending Sod sleeping. Credits to Last Yuki. This one we had already. Sisma posted on this one all that. I do not understand most of them.
Did you see Guts' video? I'm only halfway through it, but
The video?
Oh, I did.
I probably
yeah,
need
Guts
to.
had a video on right after that meme you're on.
I'm trying now to download that. Maybe it goes with the media player as well. But is does it have music which is copyrighted or something like that? Then I cannot show it. Yeah, we have here a lot of links of memes on the COD General Discord. So does it have copyright music on it?
Yeah, I think it does.
Yeah, then I
So,
cannot do. If it has copyright music, I cannot play it on the stream. That's the problem.
There's no music on it, right?
Does the video have no music from him?
Asking you.
Yeah, no, there's no music.
Okay.
And just mute the video, Princess.
Yeah, but if I do it one time wrong, then the whole stream gets muted. You know, if I pop it up and it has some music in it, then it is later. You cannot cut it out. It is super exhausting. That's why I asked. So it has no music, right?
No, it has no music.
Okay. But I cannot open it here. Let me try. Let me try here first without having it on. I was searching around. Okay. Yeah, but you have probably that background voice from someone you have from the internet, right? And that is then copyrighted or something like that. Everyone can just watch
on their own.
Yeah.
It's not copyrighted. Like it's pretty much.
Yeah, it gets
meme,
pretty
so
much
yeah,
meme, but
memes are-
still someone can do it. And I'm just not doing that. I'm not going through into copyright stuff. So that is why I always yeah, but Murder isn't it copyrighted, the voice and the meme beside it or something like that? I'm so I'm always better.
Okay, we don't have to show it. We don't have to show it. No
Yeah.
worries. It's
Because
just one random video.
For me, it's just like there's so much work, cut that out when it's copyrighted and stuff like this.
Yeah. No, that's no big deal.
Guaca
That's
asking,
crazy,
will we
though.
get any more drama? I think we are pretty much, I feel like, how long are we even streaming? I totally
I
lost.
think 2 hours.
2 hours. I think we are on the poll. We are in 389 votes. Should we look what the poll says?
Let's do it.
Let's finish the poll and see what here every viewer said. What is the main opinion of everyone here? Did Sod scam the lights? 73% are saying yes and 26% are saying no. So there is a majority here of the watching audience. It's just who are watching the Yapcast. So keep that in mind. It's Echo membership fees and some extra for, or what is the issue?
Oh, membership fees.
What is the
That's
issue?
hilarious.
Yeah, piloting pays well. Someone hook me up.
Oh my god. No, it's membership fees.
And it is also against TUS.
Wait, I need to start charging membership fees?
Yeah. Duh.
I mean, maybe.
Damn.
Red saying 25%, the 25% or 26% is Echo. Krabby saying, didn't Echo scam someone else a season ago? I do not know. But I'm
I don't know. I didn't hear anything.
So guys, I think that is pretty much. Do we have anything else to say, Wahed, or anything else we got?
I don't think so. I mean, I don't think that there is. I mean, until we hear anything else or are presented with anything else, which maybe we'll
Exactly.
get different things before Sunday. Otherwise, no. Our next Yapcast will be Sunday.
Machine saying, how ironic. 389 votes is about the same price of the event bundles. Coincidence? Oh my god, Wahed is covering my fees. Thanks, Wahed.
Oh no, no.
Oh, great. Well, how many people you covering, Wahid?
I'm not covering anyone. I'm unemployed.
So quick recap. Next Yapcast, EP Zod interview. I mean, Maidenless Zod is super welcome to join here and show his point of view and show his screenshots. And I mean, he will probably make a statement about that. Yeah, it is definitely. So what I got was the perms from and the evidence from, or the proofs what Northern and Southern Light Sand and Bunny Sand. So we will see how that goes, guys. We will keep you updated. We definitely have on Sunday the next Yapcast. We have tomorrow matchmaking party. So a lot of stuff is going on this week. I mean, the matchmaking will be. I'm super excited for the matchmaking tomorrow. I mean, Dark, what do you expect for the top KVK? Do you think it is like the top 6 power players? Power
I mean, yeah,
servers?
it's most likely top 6 power, but something always kind of happens too, where almost the 6th team is like a wild card slot, and they just kind of YOLO the 6th slot. So,
Yes.
so who knows? I mean, the top 5 I think is going to be solidified. I think you're going to see EIS, Echo, NTS, Rage, WB in there, and then the question is 6th slot. Will it be 25 IL? Will it be BTX? Time will tell.
Yeah, I have here from Paradise a little bit via migration score, and there it's the top KVK, Echo, EIS, WB, Rage, NTS,
I
BTX.
think it'll be BTX. Yeah.
But as you said, they always wear one wild card. They always put so maybe NTS or BTX will not make it and kind of get exchanged for WAO, A2G, or someone else. Maiden saying thanks for making the meme channel great, Princess and Wyatt.
BTX and Echo get together 3 KVKs in a row, like good old friends.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine though? Ugh.
I mean, honestly, that Yapcast made maybe a little bit more exciting the fight between Echo and EIS next season. It is real. I mean, oh my God. Bad Dog is saying his got delayed very fast in the meme channel.
Dell says it won't be BTX after the stomping they had.
Well, it doesn't matter how much you get stomped. It does just look at power.
So we let that run one more time at the end, but people ask all the time, Princess, show it again. Here's the last time the video, make it visible. If not, you have to go back. Will BTX ally Echo again, Brooklyn? I mean, we will see. We will see how that goes. That is a topic for Saturday, probably. We have
Andrew
matchmaking party in EIS, right? EIS and Echo alive. I mean, Machine, I think that percentage is lower than 0, even if that is possible. That EIS and Echo ally. I mean, we can ask Dark. Would you ally Echo?
No, Echo's never getting allied. I'd free for all first.
Dark's not paying attention, so it's just kind of like we say, like, oh, Echo and EIS ally, and he just sits there quietly, and this is how the rumors get started. They're like, oh, well, Dark didn't say they're not allying.
So what we can definitely say is we do appreciate you all joining here our Yapcast. We get a lot. The most feedback we get is super good on the Yapcast. So we have sometimes a few mad people, and that happens. That is probably the risk you have to take. If you want to join more Yaps, just join here the Discord. We are there. There's also a Yap box where you can provide directly infos. If you have some drama infos, Yap with us there during the week, because we cannot make a Yapcast every day on YouTube, but we yapping here a lot. And also, yeah, having some fun together. I feel like it is really a cool place here. Murder saying short and dollar means welcome. Thoughts and slide tickets to Dark for ally.
I mean, how many tickets are we talking here?
Oh my gosh.
So we have to see, join the Discord, have some fun with us. We have matchmaking party tomorrow, Dark, right? In EIS as always.
Of course. Then you gotta rally trolls.
Oh, true. I will definitely stream matchmaking party. So see you there, guys. Yeah, and thanks for joining here. You're welcome hanging out on the Discord with us. You're welcome next Yapcast on Sunday, 15 UTC. We have a lot of good special guests lined up. So stay tuned for that, and maybe we get some more info till Sunday. So this Yapcast was 100% one of the best. Thanks, Brochin. We do appreciate it.
Thank you.
Drop a like on the stream, guys, if you enjoyed the time here. We enjoy the yapping.
Yeah, it's fun. So thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us for the past couple hours.
This is the 30K trick Yapcast. True, that is the real 30K trick. I mean, we don't know how long that maybe was. So, yeah. Okay, guys, let's continue the yapping on COD Discord. This is wild. I get such a bad headache to control all at the same time. I seriously, I need to press for a minute, guys. I'm just enjoying the yap here, Cass. Oh yeah, Cass, very welcome. Cass is a super content creator as well. I think we had everyone here today. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, much love. Tomorrow matchmaking party, Sunday next Yapcast. Oh Momoy! Oh my God, EIS only second now, Momoy. But we are still
CFS greater
overall.
than EIS.
I mean, yeah, she's CFS now. She was long in EIS. I do love Momoy. Much love to you, my girl. Always had a lot of love for you. And we are
To be
still
fair
overall.
to Momoy, if she did it differently, she'd be kicked.
Yeah, but Momoy was
Something
really.
Princess and Wahid need to learn.
Oh my God.
We did, yeah, but Momoy was really. I mean, it was a stat thing, but personal wise, Momoy was always very.
F you,
Momoy
Dark
was
now.
always, yeah. And I think she left by her own, didn't she?
You dark now.
But we love
No,
Momoy. We still have
She
love for
got kicked,
Momoy.
but that's a
Yeah.
personal thing. She can discuss that if she wants.
Yeah, but you also said that when we had it the other day, and I think everyone still appreciates Momoy as person. That we have to say.
Momoy is all right.
You see, Momoy? Oh, Jason is cute. I love Momoy. I mean, Momoy is super funny, and Momoy is a super active player. She is. I had a lot of fun with Momoy. Oh my God, Cass has now a crush on you. Dark, my new crush now. Because of
Oh,
this.
not another one.
Another one. Oh my God.
Oh, okay, thanks guys. Thanks for everyone joining here. I hope you had the same fun like us. We had a little bit more time last night when we got it till we yapped. So let's see what we do with all that, what we get on feedback, and we will update you on Sunday in the next Yapcast. See you guys.
Bye, guys.
Have a great time. Happy gaming and much love. See you soon again.